Welcome to the Land Wars. I'm your host, Dre. We got the full crew. We got Sean, Frankie, Elijah, myself. Uh big, big week of football this past week. Let's get it popping. All right, we start off with college. All right. Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Fucking classic ass game. This defensive like shutdown, lockdown shit into that second half. But Frankie, I'm gonna start with you first. What was your reaction to the Notre Dame Ohio State game?
Uh, just a good top 10 game. I, I don't know. Ohio State's offense looked slow to start out. Both defenses were really actually playing well. I ain't gonna lie. Both sides of the ball. Both offenses were moving the ball, but they just weren't executing until about the second half. So when it really started picking up, uh, it was more of like just an old school like defensive battle, really.
True. Okay, Sean, what you got on it?
Uh, Kind of like what Frank said, but I'm still not a fan of our offense. Like the defense is so much better, it's ridiculous. Like they're more far superior. Like a defense's job, especially in college football or any sport, stop the opposing offense from scoring. Offense supposed to come out, you supposed to get points. Our offense can't do that. It hasn't been able to do that in big games for the past couple years now. But like he said, Notre Dame's a tough team to stop, especially when they get the running on you because they are some big boys. The defense, held the ground the best they could, but our offense, man, scares the heck out of me, and there should have been no reason why the game was that close.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully, as the season progresses, though, they start to pick it up. What I took away from that game is Kyle McCord's energy. Shit, I needed to see that from the past three games, man. I needed to see that. I mean, he has a couple of throws there on that last drive where I was just like hopeful at least that he can do something. But Elijah, what you got on it?
Uh, I'm with y'all. I think it was a good game, a defensive battle, but I also agree with Sean as far as the offense being scary in a sense. But McCord did show poise, which that made me glad to see because I was not confident in him at all. I had a little bit more confidence. That throw that he made to Ibuka that put us on the 1 yard line, that was a hell of a fucking ball, hell of a catch. But like Sean said, it shouldn't have came down to that. We literally should have cooked them for real. With the way our defense was playing. We should have cooked them.
Yeah, that's true. I just we haven't what we's lacking in the quarterback room the past 3 years, in my opinion, was fucking energy, man. CJ didn't give us that damn energy. He was just always like a cool dude. And he just never gave us that damn energy. With McCord, I needed to see at least that. In that last drive, I seen that. So hopefully he can get that shit started. They got a bye week next week. So hopefully we got Maryland after that. And then it's just hopefully he get off swinging because this defense is fucking phenomenal, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So Lou Holt said that bullshit. Well, that stuff before the game to Ryan Day. Ryan Day clapped back after the game. Everybody making a big ass deal out of it because he old. But in my opinion, I don't give a fuck if you young, old, black, white, motherfucker. You pop off, and if you fuck around, you gonna find out. Like that's just my opinion. What's y'all opinion on that matter? Sean, how did you go?
Um, I I I really wasn't too concerned the way he said. The only problem I had with what Holt said is like he was like, "Oh, they lost those big games, to Alabama, Georgia." He was like, "They lost those big games to being like out muscled. They weren't as physical." No, we was as physical. Our defense came in that Georgia game. Um, Problem was our offense just goes stagnant in these big games and the terrible play calling. Like that's what lost us those games. So it wasn't the defense, it wasn't the lines. I put those losses on the coaches and the offensive coaches as well. But that was the only problem I had with what he had said because he was making it seem like we was soft and we was far from soft in those games.
Also, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Notre Dame been fucking overrated for the past 10 fucking years. What the fuck are you talking about? This motherfucker's had 10 men on the field with Manti Te'o's girlfriend as the other defensive lineman right there. I don't know what the fuck they thought they was doing. And he got the
Two
nerve.
plays. Two
How we-
plays, not just the last one.
Like, come on, man. Come on, man. What Chris Carter? Come on, man. Elijah, what you got on the take from Skip? Not Skip. Holt.
Oh man.
And
That's a-
What did Holt say?
he basically called it soft. He said Ryan Day basically like not a good coach. Not saying he was a bad coach, but he's not top notch coach. We always losing big games, stuff like that, man.
Oh shit! I need context. Did he say this before or after the game?
Before the game.
before.
It was that morning, I believe.
He said on the Pat McAfee show that morning. He went out and put like a tirade out there, bro.
He
was
literally
wild.
said we were soft. And
He
we
literally
lost
said
those
we're
big
soft.
games because we were soft.
Oh, he crashed out. He crashed all the way out. Hell no.
Alzheimer's is real.
Oh yeah. Well, let's turn to that ass then. Fuck that. So my thing with Notre Dame is every time y'all play a top 10 team, y'all fucking lose. Y'all look good against everybody else. Y'all get into these big games and y'all can't never seal the deal. Now, I'll be honest, on that last drive, they defense looked soft. And the offense looked soft the whole game. And I don't care how cool Hartman tried to play it, he looked soft. So what we talking about? What are we really talking about? Because from all the shit I was reading, Hartman was supposed to light our ass up.
I mean, honestly, he was though for like probably the first quarter, and then we started applying pressure, and you saw he couldn't handle pressure, and then that shit changed real quick.
Oh, they like cheap tents. That's soft.
Man, it just blew my mind how he called us like soft. Like even against Michigan, you can only say that second half we played soft, and it was like busted coverage. It wasn't that we were soft. It was because it was busted coverages, miscommunications in the defense. We don't play fucking soft. We just lose our fucking minds like a Joe Woods defensive scheme.
Our shit is fucking vanilla, bro.
For real.
It's vanilla as fuck. And it's on both sides of the ball. The difference is on defense. If you got enough playmakers who can fly around and who can do other things outside of the normalities of their position, then you can make that defense work. But offensively, you need a fucking CJ Stroud, a JT Barrett, these guys who can extend plays outside of the pocket and do extra shit because it's so fucking vanilla. It's so fucking vanilla, bro. Once they was doubling and tripling MHJ the whole damn game, we were struggling to find anybody to really get open other than Igbuka. We were struggling because that shit is vanilla and predictable.
But you also can't just blame like the play calling. Fucking, we have the potential number one pick not getting open against their cornerbacks. You can't just hold it on coaching. Marvin Harrison wasn't getting no separation. But them cornerbacks are fucking good. Them cornerbacks are definitely first round pick.
Yeah, you fucking.
That's fine, but they're not. They're not Marvin. They're not as good as Marvin Harrison, bro.
That's also on Marvin Harrison though. Like how?
No.
That ain't on MHJ, bro. He was in double and triple coverage. Why you think Ibuka was open the whole night? Because MHJ was in double and triple coverage. Ain't nobody getting open in that.
Whoa. Let's go back to the film. It's one-on-one coverage. He just getting locked down.
On some plays, you can't, bro. Football is way more complex than that. There's some plays where yes, he was in man-on-man coverage. But you're not going to win every rep. I don't care how fucking good you are, especially when you're going against other dudes who going to be playing on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. And sometimes Saturdays. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying you got to get times, man. You got to get open. But Notre Dame's weakness was that slot receivers. Like they couldn't cover. Buka was
That's
getting open.
because they had MHJ in double and triple coverage the whole damn game. That's why the slot receiver was their weakness. They gave that up
if
so
you
they
want
could
to
stop MHJ.
if you want to be Megatron, you got to catch over them 3 people. That's all I'm saying.
Man, what?
Cat, stop. You just saying dumb shit. Stop it.
What are we talking about?
You want to be mega, bro? You compare him to a generational talent. Shut up.
And that's
That man
what
was
people
6'5".
are calling him generational talent.
That's great, but he's not Calvin Johnson generational talent. He's Marvin Harrison. No, we're not comparing him to one of the best wide receivers ever stepped foot in the game. And also, to say that it's Marvin Harrison's fault is kind of wild because, bro, if Ryan Day is such a great offensive coordinating mind, why aren't we getting Marvin Harrison moving around, moving him all over the place to get him open? Tell me why the best wide receiver. Thank you. Tell me why the best wide receiver in fucking football is just running the same fucking routes the whole fucking game. And everyone's like, oh, they're having a good defense. Move him in the slot. Run him out of the backfield. Do something to get this man an open. I don't understand. All right. I just don't understand. Abuka looked great. He's going to be probably the third or fourth wide receiver taken in the draft in the first round, probably. But, bro, you're going to sit here and tell me that Marvin Harrison doesn't get moved around? That's on Ryan Day, bro. That's not just Notre Dame playing the same fucking defense for 4 quarters.
But listen. All I'm saying is Manti Te'o's girlfriend had that man
All
all
right.
out. That's all I'm saying. All
she
right.
also blew that tackle on the game-winning touchdown, but we ain't gonna do that.
Hey, all right, Frank. I'm gonna get your opinion, then we're gonna move on about the Day and Holtz situation.
Bro, I love that Day went off on that cat first off and on live TV. And he even told his athletic director in the background, they said to calm and take a deep breath. He said, okay, watch this shit. And he just lights into this man. My man was goaded for that. I'm all for it. Dude, gonna go that old look. I like Lou Holtz. He got a highway down here, but I'm gonna go take a shit on it real quick. He's stupid to say that shit and get in. He gave them so much bullet board material that morning. Dude, no, you just pissing people off.
And then you think too, though, like we need what they call Ohio State fans call rosy cheek Ryan Day, the Georgia Ryan Day, the motherfucking top notch shot Ryan Day. That's what we need.
Dude, that game against Georgia, that might have been his best offensively called game he's ever had.
It's because he was a fucking aggressive. You got to be aggressive.
The defense is. We were up 35-21 at one point. We should have won that game, but I mean that's past. But I mean the point is, he was making good plays.
If you give him a month to prepare for every game, I'm sure he can come up with some shit.
Yeah, but I mean now you're talking week to week, but like
we need you to come up with at least some splash. There's no spark to the offense, bro. There's no splash.
Well, you're not moving. They're not moving people around. They're just saying, okay, you line here, you line there, and that's that. I mean, dude, you got all the weapons, and you can't get nothing crazy going. I'm fine with running 3 running backs. That's great. We got 3 talented running backs, but you also got 3 talented wide receivers. You can't fucking get any one of them open.
Like 5 talented wide receivers, you got to use them.
Right, but you only see the 3. I mean, you only see the other 2 of injuries, in which we hope not. But
I like that boy Fleming. I like him, man.
I think Fleming will be good if you get him in the open field.
Fleming's main problem though is the quarterback. The quarterback is just not. I mean,
I can't blame McCord. I can't sit here and blame McCord. Like he's gotten better every game.
You can McCord. You can also blame McCord
on some passes, but not all. He's gotten better since week 1. You can't say he's not got better.
I said in the beginning he's got better. He just got to be more accurate on his passes. His receivers, look, Sean agrees with me.
I agree, but
he is not what we are used to. He is getting better, but he's not where we are used to. He can't throw nobody open like Stroud.
No, but he's also not going to go in the draft this year either. He's going to stay. He's going to build a wide receiver team that's going to be just as good as next year. I mean, he's only going to probably lose 2 wide receivers this year, but they're really good. But I mean, I don't know. I bet you McCord will be way better next year.
I'm not too scared.
I think he's in progresses. I think McCord is going to get better. He just needs his reps.
I think he looked great at the end of the game. Like
He,
honestly, I thought that drive was fantastic.
he
Outside
did.
of the one pick that he should have threw, the dude dropped it. I mean, we got
Hey,
lucky there, but hey,
let's not talk about the pick because that
Hey,
shit's just
I ain't gonna lie, I was not a
that
fan
game.
of this dude on the last drive. He missed 2 throws to Henderson in the beginning of that drive. One of them for big yardage, which could have possibly set us up an earlier touchdown. And
Listen,
then right after he missed them, he almost threw that pick.
Yeah, that was
he did almost throw that pick and he did have bad, but man, he did look good at the same time. He just got to
he
be more.
showed poise.
The only
That's
thing he
what I
looked good
said.
was he kept his
Showed
poise and didn't let it affect him. That was the only good part about it.
that's the only real good takeaway. Is like, okay, he played kind of good, kind of bad, but he ain't let it bother him.
hmm He could have folded after that missed
coulda
pick, bro. He
folded.
could have just went out there. Yeah, I'm just like that's my thing. Like he can turn around. And he said, "Okay, fuck that." He's like, "That's past." He's like, "I'm gonna drive down." Like you said, that throw to Ibuka on the 1 yard line, dude. That was a dot. Like he put it right where only he could put it.
Just that. For sure.
All right, so we gonna move on to the other side. Man, Dion. All right, Colorado, Oregon. Now, I feel like
I took
they
the
are.
shades away.
Let me get my take off, then I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off. I just want to get mine out the way because I'm the host. Game time. But Colorado is a good team, not a great team. Let me say that again. They're a good team, not a great team. They're going to beat the average teams to good teams, but they are not going to beat the USC's or the Oregons, or I don't even think they'll be Washington State. Washington State is dogs. But that's just my take. You know how my takes are. I love
Yeah.
Colorado. I think their future is bright, but this year, because they don't have enough depth, I would say, especially in the trenches. I see it like a 8-4, 9-3 team. That's what I see. But my question, and Elijah, I'm gonna let you start off first. Is Colorado overrated?
No, because anybody who rated them high is an idiot. I haven't seen anybody say Colorado's going to make it to the national championship. I haven't seen
Dre
anybody
probably
say
said that.
Colorado's going to finish the season as a top 10 team. I haven't seen anybody say that, and anybody who has said that is an idiot. They were 1-11 last year. 1-11. Prime already tripled their number of wins. That's progress already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people are looking at Colorado the wrong way. And Colorado did it to themselves. Y'all at center field talking shit, stepping on their motherfucking logo. Y'all overconfident, over arrogant, going into a game against a team who is highly received to be better than y'all. And instead of keeping their poise and their composure, they got out of their body. And motherfucking Oregon reminded them who the fuck they were.
Fuck
That's
around.
what they needed. That's what they needed. Remember where y'all at, y'all. Prime was just talking about 2 weeks ago how he needs to get his offensive line and defensive line bigger for them to really compete. So there's no way you should have had them boys out there talking shit to nobody. They should have just showed up, played their asses off, and went home. Live with the results. So on the flip side, I'm not really for coaches talking shit. Not a fan of it. But I'm not mad at Oregon's coach for talking shit. They won the game. They won the game. If you didn't want him to talk shit, should have beat him.
Exactly. Okay. Frank?
Bro, they're definitely not overrated. Like, I mean, EJ said it on the spot, dude. They tripled their wins already. They were only projected to win 3 wins this year, even with all the talent that he was bringing in. So if they win 7, 8, 9 games, I mean, they're good. Their recruiting's already going to be absurd next year. I don't see them losing anybody really to the draft. Even his son, Shadur because I think that game against Oregon really brought him down. Everyone goes, oh, okay. I think that was a reality check for him. Like, this is what the NFL is going to be like. Yeah, you're going to run into some real teams. I'm totally okay with Oregon's coach absolutely just saying what he said because, bro, that's a reality check. Y'all, like you said, you want to talk shit? You want to go stomp on the field? You're going to find out real quick what it's like to be in real football games. Y'all like only won one game last year, and you're out here thinking you're going to go win the fucking national title now. That's not how the college. This isn't NCAA fucking football on EA Sports, bud. All right, this ain't it. You're not going to go out there and just turn around a one-star franchise. So
You also got to take in the fact that like Oregon is already proven. Colorado is
that's
coming.
fine. I don't. That's
Colorado,
fine.
Colorado's coming in and they talking big shit. And the Oregon coach talk big shit too, like the Ryan Day
Yeah.
New Hope.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't see what the problem with that is.
I have no problem with it, honestly. I thought it was great. I thought it's motivation.
Media, they're hyping this shit up into like the Oregon coach is in the wrong because he
Because
said
it's Deion Sanders.
it's the prime effect.
Let's be clear, like, and this is what's going on, right? I do agree that most coaches wouldn't talk about other coaches, and I feel like Deion is getting singled out. But again, we have to
I
remember
agree.
he put that target on their back by talking, by being himself, and it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The way that Deion is doing it, at least not in my opinion. But you also got to know a lot of bumps, bruises, and slackings are going to come when you have that type of bravado and you cast that upon your team when you know they're not ready yet.
Mm-hmm. We here.
Yeah.
Sean?
No, they still coming. They
got USC next week. Oh, boy.
USC is here. They're here for sure.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough to see, man. But I see like a 55-17.
Don't project. Don't do it. You're gonna sound like a dumbass if they actually blew it and lose.
USC's defense is fucking horrible. So
okay,
actually be a good game.
Caleb Williams is on that team still, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, right?
He's gonna
show okay, I'm just saying he's gonna show Shadur what a real like quarterback looks like. They're gonna see real quick, bro. I'm just saying. It don't matter what their defense is. If you can't stop that offense, it ain't gonna matter what their defense plays like.
That damn mascot gonna be doing push-ups to Saturday.
Bro, he's gonna be so fucking swole.
Them motherfucking Colorado linemen need to do some damn push-ups.
They were getting fucking assaulted.
Eat some cornbread or something. Get some fucking quarters in their back pocket or something.
Man, because they was getting wallowed by that Oregon D line.
Man, it was like this. Say go. Everybody.
That's really what it was.
That looked like at Shaw High, Elijah's first team versus us when we was in JV. Getting shredded, man. We was getting fucked up, man. It's cool though. I don't want to talk about that. But Sean, it's on you now.
I kind of agree with Elijah right here. Like, they're not overrated. Nobody was picking Colorado like, oh man, they're top 5. They're gonna, be in the CFP and everything. Nobody was picking them to do that. I feel like all this comes from the media because they're like, they already see what Prime did. They already doubled, triple day wins from last year, so they was moving in the right direction. But Oregon is just a better team. I'm not gonna say they really good. Like, we're not about to sit up here and act like, Colorado was top 5 and Oregon just assaulted them like that. Like, we're not about to say that that's what happened. But like, they're like you said to begin this segment, they're a good team, not a great team. They're working on their way to be great, but they ain't there yet. Can they get there? Yeah. Well, can they get there this year? Maybe. But Oregon was just a better team in all facets of the game that time.
Bo Nix a dog, man. Bo Nix is a fucking dog.
Bro, this cat been in college football for like 12 years.
Mhm. And then
So-
Oregon's coach, when did he say that? Did he say that at halftime or before the game?
He
Before the
said
game.
that he was talking shit at the Pac-12 media days back in like August or July too.
All right, well,
Right.
whatever he said, what he said, that was for clicks too. He knew those cameras was there and he was looking
Hell
straight
yeah.
at them. So, I mean, if you gonna say someone doing something for clicks, then you don't do nothing for clicks because you took the low road. Like Prime was talking about how he coach and everything. He has not came out and talked about another coach yet, like how these past two coaches have talked to him. Just saying, he has not stooped to their level. And I think I know why they're doing it, because they mad he went into Colorado, told all those sucky dudes to get the F out of there. He don't want them on a team, and then completely revamp the team through the transfer portal like nobody has ever seen. And then they were so much better this year from last year in a 2-game span. So I think that's why all the coaches coming at him, because oh man, this dude got some good recruits. Brought over all these people. Oh, they doing kind of good and everything. But Coach Prime, he just be talking about like what he gonna do and what the mindset is for the team and everything. He don't be calling these coaches out like how they be calling him out or his squad out.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, other teams are definitely talking shit on him too because they feel threatened. He's going to go around flipping recruits, and all of a sudden Colorado going to be like that Alabama out in the mountains or something. They're going to try and turn it into that or something. They fucking threatened. They won't act it, but they are.
That's a
Can I
good
say-
point, because it's kind of a tactical move when you think about it. Because if I talk shit to my kids about a coach and I bash a coach to my kids, they are much less likely to be influenced or swayed that way. Now I just developed a little bit of a hate kind of where, okay, my kids ain't going over. They want to beat this guy every year.
Definitely. How bad? This is the last thing, and then we're gonna switch it. How bad of a fumble is the Pac-12 conference, bro? It ain't no conference no more after this year. Everybody fucking leaving. And they just this year, they got like a hell of a fucking conference. That shit is wild to me. The last year, now you got all these good ass fucking teams, and the future is bright. Not no more though, because it ain't no more Pac-12. But my last thing, real quick though, I just want your top 4 teams in college football right now. It could just top 4. It don't have to be like how the coaches
Oh, geez.
just give me your top 4. I'm gonna give you mine. Georgia, Texas, USC, Ohio State. That's my top 4 right now. You know what? Can I flip that? Georgia, number 1. Number 2, I hate to say it, that team up north. 3, Texas. 4, USC. I got Ohio State at 5 right now, but that's just mine. Frankie, you got a top 4 or you want to pass?
Nah, it's going to be Georgia, Michigan, Texas. I'll put USC up there. I'll do about the same you're doing. I think Ohio State's on the outside there.
Sean?
All right, I'm going Georgia at 1. Michigan at 2. USC at 3. Ohio State at 4. We leaving Texas out over here.
That's wild. They actually beat Alabama, buddy, and that's like a gold star for most people anymore.
I mean, that's for most people. I ain't the brainwashed media. Look, I
Alabama
don't
didn't-
ride.
Neither
I don't
am I.
ride the
Neither am
SEC's
I.
look
wiener,
like,
so
you know,
I don't ride the
them
SEC's
a
wiener.
roll.
So look,
Hey, I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is, man, you got to put some respect on them horns up, man. You got to put some respect on their name.
I mean, not putting them in the top 4 ain't putting respect on them, though. But
I ain't say I put them like
Right-
last.
right-
They 5 to me.
Right now, though,
that's about where I got them, to be honest.
Right
I got them
now-
at 5.
matchup. All right, let me put this in a matchup right now. Who wins, Texas or Ohio State?
I
I'm
think
going
we
Ohio
Gotcha.
State. The
I think that'd be a
defense.
good ass game. I want
I'm
to see
going to
that, to
Ohio
be
State.
honest.
I think we win, but that would be a great game.
But
I think it'd be some defense, some crazy offense. I don't know.
you just talk shit on McCord. You think he'll do good against that Texas?
I said the defense, bro. I ain't say he gonna go off. I said the defense.
But
That
how's he
man
gonna
Sam
score?
Hartman tore us up the whole
how's he gonna
first
drive down the
goddamn
field?
half, bro. What?
How he gonna drive down the field if
And I ain't scared of Texas defense.
You sure? You sure about that?
Yeah, I ain't scared of it.
All right. I just had to ask. All right.
That defense can be had, bro.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Here's my question. You think Texas's win against Alabama doesn't mean as much as our win against Notre Dame then? Am I
Not
right?
to me. All right, so not to me. Hold on. I already told you I'm going against the general public.
Yeah, let's get into
I'm not
good.
the general public. I do
fuck
not
up.
ride Alabama's wiener, bro. I don't go into every year saying Alabama is going, win because of who they is. Alabama can have 3 losses and they would still be ranked top 10. They got 3 losses, some doo-doo teams, and the media will still put them in the SEC rankings and everything like that. Will still put them top 10.
Alabama's defense is fucking good, bro.
Okay,
I never said they wasn't, bro.
So then
I didn't say they were terrible.
You're saying, hold on.
I'm just not
You're
a
saying
fan.
then that a face-off between Notre Dame and Alabama, Notre Dame comes out on top?
No, Notre Dame don't never come out on top. I already told y'all. They do never come
You're
out
not
on
wrong.
top.
The last time they played Alabama, fucking what's his name's imaginary girlfriend was on the field too.
Yeah, it was
but,
like
that's not the point.
45-3. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
she was out there missing tackles. I know.
Ever since I seen that game, I said Notre Dame should never be allowed to play in any kind of big game. I don't care if it's regular season, a playoff, or whatnot. They should not be allowed. Because what did you say their biggest weakness was, DeAndre, in the opening segment? What did you say their biggest weakness was, Indies? The slot? No, their biggest weakness is Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Where is the luck in Irish? Y'all got reverse luck of the Irish.
Rudy.
Reverse luck of the Irish.
Man,
Rudy couldn't even have
movie.
saved them. They own coach forgot to put 11 men out on the field the last 2 plays.
That's
11.
He forgot to put 11 men on the field the last 2 plays.
They
got reverse luck of the Irish forever. Like, they need to change from Notre Dame Fighting Irish and just change it to Notre Dame something else.
But let's get back to the point, though. You're saying that Texas, who beats a dominant Alabama defense, would lose to Kyle McCord, who you just said in the previous segment was fucking average.
All right, so hold on a second. I'm break that down what you just said. So you just think Alabama lost to Texas only because Texas defense was good. No, I think Alabama lost to Texas because their offense was booty cheeks. That's why they lost to Texas. It did not come up in clutch situations or perform how it usually performs. That's why they lost.
Their offense is the same as ours. Vanilla.
Okay, exactly. Didn't I call our offense booty cheeks? Haven't I been calling it booty cheeks for 3 weeks? Besides against Western Kentucky.
But the point is, we versus Texas. Our defense can shut down Texas. Can our offense score on Texas more than their offense scores on our defense?
I don't think their offense is will survive our defense. That's what I'm saying. I love our defense that much.
But I'm a huge Ohio State homer. Don't get me wrong, but come on, man. Texas offense is legit.
Hey, we'll see.
I just don't understand the disrespect of Alabama. Jalen Milroe is not terrible. He had he had 2 bad plays.
I never said he was. They ain't lose that game because of their defense. They lost that game because their offense couldn't perform when it needed to. That's why they lost the game.
Well, 2 turnovers and that causes the game. I get it. Like, because Milroe threw a pick 6, didn't he, or something, like right there at the end? He threw something like turned the ball over. I turned it off when it was like 6 minutes ago.
It was being desperate.
Desperate or not, I mean, it's still a turnover.
No, true. What I'm not getting though is like, how is that like a average loss? You making it seem like they play like Texas Tech.
Okay, I'll tell you
Man,
what. I'll give you. We'll revisit this down the road. If Alabama loses again and Notre Dame doesn't, I'll agree with you. But if Notre Dame takes another L to some average ass
they
team like
gonna take
Navy,
another L. They gonna take 3 more L's. Their coach gonna put 8 men on the
so
field on defense next time.
I just don't understand how you gonna put Ohio State in front of Texas 4-5, bro. You might as well flip flop them. Be a realist. Come
Go
on.
ahead, put whatever you want to.
I
I do
do.
not care.
You out here making blind statements like Dre. It's wild.
Damn, even
I
even acknowledge that right now, as in right now, Texas is above Ohio State right now. But come on, man.
think Texas got a great
Sorry,
team, honestly.
John, I'm gonna start calling you Skip, man, because Skip hates the motherfucking Giants.
Skip.
Skip. All right, y'all. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the NFL. By the way, our picks, our week 2 picks were fucking horrible. None of us was over 500.
Oof.
Crazy because me, Sean, and Frankie was 7-8. Elijah, you 5-10. It's all right.
Trying to be different.
It's all right. You can catch back up, man. You just looking like the 06 Cleveland Browns right now.
You weren't even a lot.
Whoa, I ain't that young, bro. Come on now. All right,
No, you ain't that old. Remember what 06 was like.
Speaking of the Cleveland Browns, hey y'all, I'm not gonna say it, but are we fucking legit? Quick, real quick, are we legit? Just a yes or no answer. Frankie.
Defensively, yes.
Okay, I take that. Offensively need work, right?
Yes.
Sean, is
Need
the
to see
Cleveland
more.
True. Is the Cleveland Browns legit, Sean?
I would say defense, yes. Offense, no. We not gonna act like the Titans was a really good team though, because
Right.
they not. Their offense can't do jack diddly squat. They got Hopkins, Henry, and Burks, and can't get the ball to nobody. The line can't block. Henry can't even pick up 2 damn yards. So we're not about to act like the Browns just went out there completely dismantled them, like because they was a good team.
But they did.
Deshaun Watson was kind of struggling a little bit too in that game.
No,
but
hold up. Did we watch the same game, Sean?
yes, I was about to point out what I was about to say, but then you cut me off.
Oh shit!
That's because.
What were you about to say, Frank?
No, go ahead. Yeah, I'm here for it.
So didn't this dude get sacked and throw the ball like backwards? Yeah or no? Did that happen or no?
I mean, it was ruled incomplete.
Yeah, but did that happen or no? Bad decisions.
I mean, it was ruled incomplete.
All right. Didn't he fumble and they got it back?
But it wasn't a fumble then. It wasn't a lost fumble.
Did he drop the ball in the pocket and it was on the ground, but the Browns recovered it?
I don't know. I was stuck in a Guardians game. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Oh, dang. I forgot.
Yeah, I was up there, bro. I was right down the road from the game.
Gotcha.
I missed that, to be honest.
Real quick, Elijah, are the Browns legit?
No.
All right, I can dig that.
I'm just taking it as overall. Yes, the defense is fire. I love the defense, but I haven't seen enough from that offense to be completely sold that we're legit. I know we can beat the teams down here, and the teams that are on the level that we used to be on. But can we elevate and beat those other teams? We're gonna see.
Yeah, it's a filler. It's just, as the season progresses, we're gonna have to find. We'll fuck around and we're gonna find out.
Bro, this Sunday will say a lot. I'm telling you right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Baltimore, them Ratbirds gonna get cooked.
Yeah, hey. They should. Right. The way their offense looking, they should.
Huh?
They should get cooked. We're gonna see though.
But all right, Sean, you can end it and we just call back. We got